FM and KVRC 1340 AM Arkadelphia, KZYP 1310 AM and K281CK 104.1 Malvern, KWPS 99.7 FM Cattle Valley Hot Springs, and KYXK 106.9 FM Gurdon.
Welcome back into the Wendy's postgame show. One more Southwest Sporting Goods scoreboard update. The minute 7 to play across the street. Ouachita well in front of East Central, 76-52. Also a minute 48 to play in the fourth. Southern Nazarene 92. Southern Arkansas 62. Final score in Monticello. Oklahoma Baptist hangs on against UAM, wins by a final score of 55-50. Again, we mentioned earlier that Harding defeats Southwestern 68-48. And Northwestern Oklahoma on the road with a 12-point win over Arkansas Tech, 80-68. So your new standings in the GAC look like this. Top two teams do not change. Southern Nazarene 18-1, Harding 16-3. Those two seeds are all but locked in. Reddies in solo third place now with Arkansas Tech's loss tonight at 12-7. Tech right behind them 11-8, a game ahead of 5-seed Oklahoma Baptist, who is at 10-9. Then there's a two-game gap. Ouachita with the win will move to 8-11, a game clear of four teams who are tied for seventh place. Southern Arkansas, East Central, Southwestern, and Northwestern. Those four teams with Monticello a game back at 6-13 and Southeastern two back at 5-14. Those six teams fighting for the final two spots. It's going to be a stressful turn of events for them down the stretch. The Reddies know they're going to Shawnee. They've got to win a couple more games to lock up that 3 seed, but that is going to be very doable with East Central coming to town, a Tech team we've already beaten coming to the Duke Wells Center on the road against Harding. That'll be a tough one, but it may not mean anything to either team, so you have nothing to lose either way. That's the kind of game I like to play. Let's take a break, just a little 2-minute break, and we'll transition from women's postgame to men's pregame and be back after this. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
Hi, Ready fans. This is Athletic Director Sean Jones, inviting you to please consider supporting Henderson State's 430 student athletes by joining the Ready Club. Gifts to the Ready Club are made through the Henderson State University Foundation and provide the necessary funding to support scholarships and equipment expenses, facility improvements, capital projects, and more. For more information on the benefits afforded to Ready Club members, click on the support link at hsusports.com. To make a gift online, visit hsusports.com/donate. Your generosity and ready spirit are appreciated.
Subway restaurants are known for our sandwich artists, but our customers are the real creative geniuses.
I like turkey breast, mustard, tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, and onions.
I'll take the Italian BMT. Make it deluxe with 50% more meat. And add provolone and bacon.
How about rotisserie-style chicken, Chipotle Southwest sauce, spinach, and green peppers?
With our freshly baked breads, your choice of proteins, and an array of crisp veggies, you can create your own masterpiece. What combo will you make today? Let your creative genius shine at Subway.
Sodexo would like to invite you to a new dining experience on the beautiful campus of Henderson State University. Come dine with us in our new dining hall or retail locations, including Starbucks, perfect for your break times. Grab a quick lunch at Chick-fil-A, where it's always a pleasure to serve you, and check out the all-new Ready Grill. Fresh ingredients made to order and certain to put you in that ready spirit. Sodexo, encouraging you to eat well, live ready.
SCM Architects have been serving Henderson State University for over 20 years. You'll recognize the firm's work on campus in the design of the dining hall, the Charles Dunn Student Recreation Center, Sturgis Honors Hall, and East and West Residence Hall. This year, SCM Architects have been privileged to work on the new Charles and Anita Cabe Student Athlete Success Center and the restoration of the historic Captain Henderson House. Learn more about the firm's higher education, commercial interior design, historic preservation, and master planning projects at scmarchitects.com.
Welcome into the Domino's pregame show, brought to you by our friends at Domino's Pizza, a proud sponsor of Henderson State Athletics. Pick up a pizza at 1412 Pine Street, Arkadelphia, or for delivery, call 870-246-3131. Ready men's basketball getting ready to take on Southeastern, a game in which the Reddies lost in convincing fashion in Durant back on January the 28th, a 99-73 loss, which was the catalyst right in the middle of the 5-game losing streak the Reddies went on before having won their last 3. They came back from behind with 3 minutes to play against Ouachita on Tuesday night and came away with a 62-59 win to get that third straight win. The Rays are 11-13 overall, 8-10 in the GAC. Southeastern comes in one of the best teams in the league. They're 15-8 overall, 12-6 in conference play. 2 games ahead of Arkansas Tech for that valued third seed. The Reddies are in a tie with Ouachita for the 7th spot. So the Reddies and Ouachita right now are the last 2 teams into the conference tournament should the season end today. The Reddies have a tough stretch of games coming up. Tonight with Southeastern, East Central comes to town, and then Arkansas Tech will come to town next Thursday. That'll be a tough 3-game stretch, but the Reddies are playing their best ball of the year right now, and I'm sure Coach Elgis and his staff will have them ready to get going. Speaking of Coach Elgis, we'll take a timeout. We'll come back and David Sally sits down with head coach Jimmy Elgis in our Coach's Corner. We'll be back after this as the Domino's pregame show continues on the Henderson State Sports Network.
Java Primo, where amazing coffee is just the beginning. Visit Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia, on Central Avenue in Hot Springs, and on the Square in Magnolia. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, gifts, or desserts, Java Primo has something amazing for everyone. Shop for gifts and gift cards for your favorite Reddy online 24/7 at javaprimo.com.
Twin Rivers Health and Rehabilitation, locally owned and operated in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Our family is committed to yours. Our experienced rehabilitation team specializes in physical, occupational, and speech therapy, all working together to get you home. Call and book a tour with us today at 870-246-6337 or visit our website at twinrivershr.com. Again, that's twinrivershr.com.
Close your eyes. Unless you're driving. Then that's dangerous. But everyone else, close your eyes. Picture this. It's a Monday afternoon. You're standing at the counter at Domino's as they hand over a delicious, cheesy, melty, hot, large, 3-topping pizza. You hand the smiling Domino's employee $7.99, plus tax of course, of your hard-earned cheddar. You feel invigorated and alive. Now, picture this. It's a Friday. You're standing at the counter at Domino's as they hand over a delicious, cheesy, melty, hot, large, 3-topping pizza. You hand the same Domino's employee more cash than you did on Monday? But that doesn't make any sense. But then, a radio commercial comes from on high and says,
Domino's is now extending its $7.99 large 3-topping carryout deal to all day, every day.
You fist pump into the air, punching the roof of your car. You are alive again, but your fist hurts. But you're still thinking about Domino's. Carryout only. You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, and charges may vary.
Welcome back to the Domino's pregame show. It's now time for our Coach's Corner segment, sponsored by Brookshire's. We're joined now by head men's basketball coach Jimmy Elgis. Coach, you guys picked up your 3rd straight win on Tuesday night in the rivalry game against Ouachita. Your guys really performed well under pressure in the last couple minutes, came up clutch. You were down 57-54 with about 3 minutes left to go and finished the game on an 8-2 run to pick up what was a monster win. As I mentioned a minute ago, your 3rd straight. So you guys have really picked up some momentum here in the last several days. As you look into tonight's game, you've got Southeastern Oklahoma, but I just want to quickly just get your thoughts on Tuesday and really just the last several days and how your guys have kind of got this snowballing in the right direction.
Yeah, really big credit to our coaching staff and to those players. They've done a really good job of hanging in there. If you go back through, you and I were talking a little bit off air, if you go back through our season, very rarely do we, get beat, 10 plus. It's always coming down to the last couple minutes. And we've just had a team that has broken through sometimes for sure, and sometimes we haven't broken through. And here even going back to when we played SNU here, I think it was tied with a couple minutes to go, and I thought we really competed hard And then even the next game that we came up short against Oklahoma Baptist, I thought we did some good things to put ourselves in position to win. But I would say the last 3 weeks, our guys have done a really good job of trying to play through some adversity and really try to finish possessions and finish games maybe a little bit better than what we did, early in the year. Even going back to, the Dallas Baptist game, going back to the Arkansas Fort Smith game that came down to the last 30 seconds where we were just on the wrong end of it. And through a lot of, that's why I mentioned our staff, through a lot of, meetings and communication and after practice and things like that, as well as our guys just locking in the last minute. It's good to see those guys. There's multiple components to win a game in the last couple minutes. Number one, you got to execute. I thought we had a really couple key possessions. We executed a zone set, very well, and Malik hit a shot that we had drawn up for him to go up 3. We did a great job on some base out of bounds to get the ball in. Washita does a good job of trapping the first pass in the strong side corner, and we had a couple things set up, and we executed and scored, 6 points on their base out of bounds. So there's an execution component, but David, the most important component is the competition factor, and I've been really proud with how our guys have competed. I mentioned those other 2 games, but definitely on the road last week at SWAZU and Northwest, and carrying through to this past Tuesday.
You have another big one here tonight in the Duke Wells Center. You actually have 3 of your last 4 regular season games here at home. The first one tonight against Southeastern Oklahoma State, a team who's in 3rd place in the conference standings. I think they're 12-6 in the league. This is a team that they really like to shoot threes. They often hit a lot of them, but on nights when they don't, this is a team that can be beatable. What do you guys have to do well tonight, other than locking down the 3-point line, to walk out here with what would be a really big win against the Savage Storm?
Yeah, they shoot nearly 33s a game. That's a tremendous amount. And then they got guys that can really make shots. I think they have multiple guys that have made 43-pointers, the course of the season. So you got to do your best to take away 3-point shots. They get them in a variety of ways. They do a great job of moving the ball. Coach Green's outstanding coach with getting them to share the ball and playing together. They do a tremendous job in transition. They're one of the fastest teams. Getting up and down the court. They play with a lot of energy and a lot of freedom and a lot of confidence. I think they hit 18 or 19 or 23s in our first meeting, which is really hard to overcome. We scored 75, and we think that if we can handle their full court pressure, they do 2 things really, really well. They do a lot of things well, but I think 2 things really stand out. They're really good shot makers, and they do a really good job with their full court pressure. They pick you up. They got a guy on the ball. They're looking to trap, run, and jump. They scramble you. They get you, moving around and not execute. You're not allowed to execute a lot of things. So if you handle what they do from a defensive standpoint, then we hope we can get some layups. We hope we can get good shots. But then you got to guard the 3-point line. So they're really, really good with that. They do what they do very, very well. We have tough matchups out there because they put 5 shooters on the court, which make it really hard to guard. But, we've been working on it here the last 48 hours, and we've got a solid game plan, I think, and hopefully we can get out there and really do the 2 things that we talked about earlier, David, execute and compete, and give ourselves a chance to win tonight.
The Reddies go for their 4th straight win tonight against Southeastern Oklahoma State. Coach, thanks for your time. Best of luck against the Savage Storm.
David, I appreciate you.
That was our Coach's Corner segment, sponsored by Brookshire's. We'll be right back with much more here on the Domino's Pregame Show and the Henderson State Sports Network.
The Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia is a proud sponsor of Henderson State Athletics. We offer the best American-made vehicles: Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. We have the largest selection and lowest prices, and we're the only dealer who give you tires for life with every new car you purchase. Come see the Southwest Auto Collection at 10th Street in Arkadelphia, or go online at idriveswa.com. The Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia.
Follow the Reddies on social media and online. You can find us on Facebook at Henderson State Athletics, on Twitter at Reddy Sports, and on Instagram at Reddy_athletics. Don't forget to use the hashtag #NoMereBeast. To stay up to date on everything happening in Henderson State Athletics, be sure to visit hsusports.com, where you can find team rosters, schedules, game stories, stats, and more. hsusports.com is your one-stop shop for following the Reddies.
Picture this. It's Monday afternoon and you're at Domino's buying a large 3-topping pizza. You give the Domino's employee $7.99 plus tax, of course. Now, picture this. It's Friday and you're at Domino's buying a large 3-topping pizza. You give the Domino's employee more than you paid Monday. You feel bamboozled. But then you hear this.
Domino's is now extending its $7.99 large 3-topping carryout deal to all day, every day.
And so you danced and ate Domino's. Carryout only. You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, and charges may vary.
Blake Smith back here with you on the Domino's pregame show. It's now time for your Southwest Auto Collection Keys to Victory. Offering the best American-made vehicles, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Pick up your keys to a new vehicle today at the Southwest Auto Collection on 10th Street in Arkadelphia or online at idriveswa.com. First up for the Reddies, get past the press. Southeastern will run and jump. They have some tendency, some zone pressure, some man-to-man pressure, but they'll bring a second defender around that weak side and try to scare you into submission there. You've got to be able to get past that. If you can, you've got opportunity after opportunity for layups. Stop Kyle Leslie. He wore the Reddies out from 3 at our meeting in Durant and then went to Harding the next week and wore them out from 3. It had a great stretch of basketball, and he can shoot the ball. And don't forget, he's not even probably the best player on the team. I would give that to Jet Sternberger. He's played really well this season and has for years past. He's been kind of a ready killer over the last couple of years. And that Southeastern team last year was one upset away from getting into the NCAA tournament. If Southwestern hadn't have ended up winning the GAC tournament, that spot would have been Southeastern's somewhere along the way. And finally, keep grinding. You're playing your best basketball of the season just at the right time. I talked to DJ Ballantyne about it on Tuesday, and he said you love to be playing your best ball in February and March, and you've got a tough stretch of ball games coming down the pike, and you really want to make sure that you have some of those. Give yourself opportunities to win. Give yourself opportunities to stay alive in the conference and see what you can get. We will take a look here at the GAC standings. Coming into play tonight, it is all Southern Nazarenes to lose. They have a 4-game lead over second-place Southern Arkansas, who's at 13-5. Southeastern a game behind. They're in solo third at 12-6, 2 games ahead of Arkansas Tech as the 4 seed at 10-8. East Central and Oklahoma Baptist are tied for the 5th spot. The Reddies and Ouachita Baptist are tied for the 7th spot, a game ahead of both Northwestern and Southwestern Oklahoma at 7-11. UAM in 11th at 6-12. Harding well back at 2-16, and they have been eliminated from postseason play. Again, if we mentioned it earlier, we'll mention it again since we're in the men's games now. Northwestern is at Tech. Oklahoma Baptist is at Monticello. East Central is at Ouachita. Southern Nazarene is at Southern Arkansas. Southwestern at Harding. And, of course, Southeastern is here as the Reddies ready to take on the Savage Storm for the 2nd time this season. It's about a minute away. We'll turn it over to David Sally on the PA, and we'll get those starting lineups, which of course we'll take the time to let you know that are brought to you by Chicken Express, home of the legendary Express Tenders and Chicken East Sweet Tea, located at 3115 Pine Street in Arkadelphia. Chicken Express is a proud sponsor of Henderson State Athletics. Where did my sheet go? The referee stole it from me, and I've not been able to find it. Well, I know anyway that Caleb Mishaw, Wesley Hill, and Blake Thomas are our officials tonight. We've seen each of those gentlemen multiple times this year. We know that they will do their best to give both teams a fair chance at winning this basketball game. Be interested to see what the rotation is. We know that it's getting more narrow as we get closer to the postseason. The Reddies just need to get into the postseason. That's the main thing we're looking for the Reddies right here. I'll turn it over to David Sally for our starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Duke Wells Center on the campus of Henderson State University for tonight's Great American Conference game between the Savage Storm of Southeastern Oklahoma State and your Henderson State Reddies. And now the introduction of tonight's starting lineup. Being first of our visitors, the Southeastern Oklahoma State Savage Storm. At guard, 5'10" sophomore from Bethany, Oklahoma, number 0, Brennan Burns. At guard, a 6'5" sophomore from San Marcos, California, number 1, Cody Blewett. At guard, a 6'4" sophomore from Kingston, Oklahoma, number 3, RJ Weeks. At forward, a 6'7" junior from Nowra, Australia, number 11, Kyle Leslie. And at guard, a 6'1" junior from Kingfisher, Oklahoma, number 20, Jack Sternberger. The Savage Storm are led by head coach Kelly Green, who's assisted by Ryan Oakland and Landry Haney. And now the starting lineup for your Henderson State Reddies. At guard, a 6'4" graduate student from Holly Springs, Mississippi, number 1, Malik Riddle. At guard, a 5'11" junior from Memphis, Tennessee, number 3, Alvin Miles. At guard, a 6'3" senior from Kansas City, Missouri, number 11, Frank Camping. At forward, a 6'11" senior from Belgrade, Serbia, number 21, Tomislav Miocic. And at forward, a 6'7" senior from Memphis, Tennessee, number 32, Brian Boyce. The Reddies are led by head coach Jimmy Otis, who's assisted by...
Same starting lineup for the Reddies as we have seen. You don't mess with it when it's giving you all this success. Again, our Chicken Express starting lineups for both teams for tonight's game. Southeastern in the road blue uniforms, gold letters and numbers trimmed in white. Very similar to Southern Arkansas's road jerseys. Reddies in the home whites tonight, red letters and numbers trimmed in black. They'll be moving from our broadcast right to left. Reddies getting their last minute, getting themselves ready to go for this exciting game. Big game. Reddies 11-13, 8-10 in the GAC. Southeastern 15-8, 12-6 in conference play. Ready? Ball is up and we are underway. Southeastern will control it, moving from our left to right. Burns will be guarded by Miles out of the Reddies man-to-man. Left side, it goes to Leslie. They'll dump it in the short corner to Cluett, who came off the bench in Durant. Now starting, looking for Sternberger on the backdoor cut. Bobbled, he still ended up with it and misses the layup. Boyce the rebound. Here comes Miles back the other way for the Reddies' first possession. Boyce with the top of the key. Hands off to Riddle. Now Miholchis fakes the reversal and now gets to Boyce on the left wing. They'll dump it back into Tom. They'll go to work. Looks to turn, does over the left side, up and in. Went all the way, long pass ahead, and now behind the defense is Cluett. Had it back tapped into Weeks' hands, and it's tipped out. Leslie with it, though. They'll be swung all the way in the corner to Sternberger. They'll go back up top to Leslie. Catch, fire, three, in and out, no. Riddle the rebound. Got way up there. Leak will take it himself into the front court across the street. Screen from Boyce. Little high ball screen out of the Horn series. Boyce wants to drive, creates separation. Long two is up and good. Quickly comes Burns back the other way. Southeastern wants to push the tempo. They like that high scoring stuff. Cluett fires a three off the back of the rim. Riddle the rebound. 3-on-3 and 4-on-3 if he hurries. Across the way to Miles. Looks for Boyce at the free throw line. Takes one dribble, pulls up and scores. Reddies start off on a 6-0 run. Driving inside Burns. Kicks it in the corner. Wide open. Weeks tries a three. It's no good. Miles the rebound. This is exactly the kind of start the Reddies needed. Cam Gain loses it, kicks it out to Miles somehow. Now out to Boyce. He's feeling it. Wanted the heat check three. Instead pass it to Riddle in the corner. Dribbling back up. Now Malik pulls the trigger for three. Bang! 9-0. The Reddies starting this one. Here comes Burns. Pulls up from the left elbow. Shot is no good. Southeastern starts their first 5, and the Reddies back the other way with it. Riddle down toward the corner, dribbles back up. Lobs it into me. Holchich on the layup, up and in. Timeout, Southeastern. An outstanding start for the Reddies offensively. They have made their first 5 shots. Southeastern has missed their first 5 shots. And the Reddies have built themselves an 11-0 lead just over 2 minutes in here on Southeastern Oklahoma. The exact start you want to see out of the Reddies, who are playing for their postseason live. And off to an extremely hot start. 5 rebounds, 5 made field goals, a made 3. Southeastern 0 of 5 from the field. It's going to be a big hole to dig out of, but there's a lot of time left in this one. Burns will walk it up this time. They want to slow the tempo down a little bit. The Reddies liking to run right now, as good as they're playing. Right side down in the corner to Sternberger. Drives the baseline, nowhere to go. Picks it up, guarded by Cam Gain. Lob back out to Leslie. One dribble, a skip pass, threw it to the bench. Threw it to the Reddies. And a turnover, the first turnover of the game for Southeastern. The Reddies already with a double-digit lead. Less than 3 minutes in. Some pressure in the backcourt. Miles will handle it. Great separation from Burns and walks it across. Gives it to Boyce at the top of the key. Left side, handoff. Miles wants to go middle of the floor, behind the back dribble, pump fake. And back out to Boyce. Catches it to the left elbow, rips through, fires the jumper and scores. Boyce starting out hot. Quickly ahead, here comes Sternberger back the other way. It's 13-0 Reddies. Dumped inside, there's Leslie. He'll go to work on Miholcic. Now pulls out, long 2 is good. First basket of the day for Southeastern. The Reddies started out scoring the first 13 points. Miles in the front court, driving, pulls up, left elbow jumper is good. The Reddies cannot miss. 7 of their first 7 from the field. Sternberger hands off to Cluett and now to Burns. Burns guarded by Cam Gain. Bounce it out to Leslie in the corner. His 3 on the way, no good. Rebound Cam Gain. Here come the Reddies 2-on-2. Pass out to Miles. His long 2 on the way. No. Leslie the rebound. That's the first shot the Reddies have missed. Made their first 7 field goals. Here's Sternberger splitting the defense. Has it blocked out of bounds by Boyce. No, sir, not today. Boyce a little slow to get up. First sub of the game will be Southeastern's. Landon Condiff, number 24, checks in. It's 8-10 to Boyce on the baseline. Right knee or ankle. As he is trying to put a little pressure on it. Zion Patterson will check in for him as he will be tended to. Boyce struggling to get off the court. We'll get Boyce all the way to the training table or back into the locker room. Tend to him. Condiff, fresh in the game for the Savage Storm, will inbound. Gets to Burns, left side, 15-footer is good. 15-4, the Reddies lead. Playing with all the momentum so far, but will the loss of Ryan Boyce affect that? And Miles almost turns it over. Long pass ahead. Patterson in the front court. Back out Miles with it, and he'll slow down and set the Reddy offense. We'll have a timeout, the next dead ball. Miles across the ball screen from Miholcic, gets inside, pulls up from 12, no good. Tom the rebound, puts it up and too short. Rebound to Sternberger as he goes up the left side. Down to key, Burns swung quickly to Leslie. Wants to go off the dribble, back out to Burns. Swung Cluett top of the key, now to Leslie. He'll catch fire the 3, it's short again. Tipped, Riddle grabs it in the corner and goes up the middle of the floor. Pass back to Cam Gain, he's open, fires the 3, bang! 18-4 Reddies. Burns back the other way. Will hand it off to Condiff and now back out to Leslie. Swung right side to Sternberger. He's working on Cam Gain. Pulls up, loses the ball in the air, and Patterson brings it down. Pass ahead to Cam Gain. Driving, steps through Leslie, up and under, too strong off the glass and no good. Leslie the rebound. Outlet now to Burns. Burns crosses, drives all the way in the lane, up and under, and he's fouled by Cam Gain. Frank's first, team's first. Burns will shoot 2. When we come back, 14:48 to play in the first half. Reddies 18, Southeastern 4. Back after this. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
It's time to play Perfect Food Pairings, brought to you by Mountain Dew. Contestants, are you ready?
Ready? Oh, yeah.
Yep. For $500, this dish pairs perfectly with the bold citrus kick of Mountain Dew and is typically eaten with your hands.
Oh, street tacos.
Sorry, that is not the answer we're looking for.
Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Sorry, that is also not the answer.
What the heck?
Is it chicken wings?
Can you be more specific?
Boneless chicken wings.
Close.
Boneless chicken wings with smoky chipotle sauce.
Correct. You just won $500.
What? Wait a second. Yeah, hold on. Mountain Dew pairs perfectly with street tacos. Why wasn't that correct?
And Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
I just had some with an ice cold Mountain Dew.
The indescribable flavor of Mountain Dew pairs with way more than chicken wings.
Who wrote these questions?
Who wrote these answers?
If we could move on to the next question.
Let's just split the $500 3 ways.
3 does not go into 500.
This show is so lame.
This show is not lame.
Yeah, you're lame.
Lame.
Who are you calling lame?
Calling you lame, Mr. Lame-o.
Nothing pairs perfectly with food like Mountain Dew. Do the Dew.
Back here with you from the Duke Wells Center. The Reddies on absolute fire made their first 7 field goals, including 2 of 2 from 3, shooting 8 of 12 from the field, while Southeastern shoots just 2 of 10. Very uncharacteristic of the Savage Storm. Shea Smith and KJ Stewart will check into the game for the Reddies. Burns to the line for Southeastern to shoot 2. First trip to the line for either team. Burns' first shot is up and good. Brendan Burns, an 80% free throw shooter coming into play tonight, averaging 14.8 points a game. And and just about 5 assists per game. Second free throw, no good. Riddle the rebound. Here comes Smith in the front court, goes to Cam Gain, and now over to Patterson. Down on the left side to Smith. They'll try to dump it into Stewart in the short corner. KJ goes to work on Leslie. Into the lane, turns, baby, hook and scores. Wanting to sprint ahead. Reddies up by 15. Driving to the corner is Condiff. Backed out to Burns. His 3 on the way is no good. Rebound, Cam Gain. Frank pushes left ahead to Zion Patterson. He pulls up. Long 2 is good from 15. Reddies have not shot this well all season, and they picked the perfect time to do it. Burns turned his back to the basket, now out to Leslie. He'll swing it right side to Condiff, who goes middle of the floor. Picks it up in the corner. A little trouble with it with Weeks. He goes up and over Smith and scores. Down Smith against the pressure. Riddle gets it over the top to Cam Gain, and they'll back it off ahead, and Shea will come get it. Man-to-man defense here for Southeastern. Patterson, Stewart, top of the key. He'll take off dribbling. Now to Riddle. He sets his feet, fires the 3, short. Rebound Burns. One-handed pass ahead to Condiff. One dribble, pulls up. A deep 3 is no good. Smith the rebound. Shea, long pass ahead. Patterson pulls up. Another long 2, this time from 15 is good. Burns pass across to Leslie, and down in the corner now to Weeks. Leslie dribbles down toward the corner and picks it up. Looks for Weeks on the back cut. Has him. He goes up. No. Rebound Patterson. Patterson will bounce it over to Smith once he gets across the division line. Wants to use the ball screen from Stewart. Goes right side. Pulls up at the elbow. Kicks it out to Cam Gain on the left wing. And down the mid-post to Patterson. Turns. Fires from 12 and scores. Zion Patterson can't miss. Timeout Southeastern. 30-second timeout. 26-7 Reddies. 12:41 left to play in the first half. Reddies shooting 71%, 12 of 17 from the field. 2 of 3 from 3. Zion Patterson comes off the bench and makes his first 3 shots. Ryan Boyce, who is still back in the locker room being tended to, makes his first 3 baskets. And the Reddies, 12 of 17 from the field, while holding Southeastern to 3 of 14 from the field, 0 of 6 from 3. Complete opposite of the game we saw in Durant just 3 weeks ago. Tim McDonald into the game for the Reddies, as is Josh Mason. They're out there with Smith, Stewart, and Patterson. Into the game for Southeastern is Al Irvin. He'll get it on the right side to Condiff and right back. Irvin dribbles around the ball, screen looking. Up top to Weeks, ball fake, kicks it out. Irvin extra pass, right side. Aaron Jacob in the game. His 3 is no good. Smith the rebound. Middle of the floor, left side. Now Patterson wants to attack. Off the dribble, pulls up. 12-footer that time, no good. Rebound to Jacob. Pass ahead to Irvin in transition. Come the Savage Storm. Up top, Jacob driving left side, stopping, throws one up off the backboard, is no good. Stewart the rebound. Hands it to McDonald. Now Smith will call for it and get it. A 19-point lead for the Reddies. Smith goes around the right side, creates separation and out of McDonald. Way back out there to Mason with his heels by the jump circle. Right side, Smith. Let's use the ball screen. No, McDonald slips it. 8 on the shot clock. Smith kicks in the corner to Mason. Catch, ball fake, driving into the lane. Throws one up there, no good. Rebound to Robert Briley. Pass ahead, now there's Weeks. Pass into lane to Jacob. He lays it up, scores, and draws the foul. And he will shoot 1 when we get back. A foul is on Tim McDonald, his first, team second. Timeout on the floor. 11:25 to play in the first half. Reddies 26, Southeastern 9. Back after this. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
Apparently, you've been ordering Domino's new bread twists as a decoy to keep others away from your pizza. Only you suddenly wanted more bread twists for yourself. There are worse things than choosing between either pizza or warm dunkable bread twists in flavors like Parmesan, garlic, and cinnamon, like deciding between going to the dentist or DMV. So when it comes to giving you the best tasting problem you've ever had, sorry, you're welcome.
Order any 2 Domino's new bread twists or medium 2-topping pizzas for $5.99 each. 2-item minimum. Handmade pan pizzas may be extra. You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary.
Do you have an idea that you'd like to see on a t-shirt? Print Mania can help you turn your idea into a reality. Print Mania offers a variety of t-shirts for you to choose from. We also have personalized service, which will allow you to work with an artist who will help you create your t-shirt. Print Mania also does embroidery and engraving. Come visit us at 624 Main Street in Arkadelphia or call 870-246-3803. Print Mania, proud supporters of Henderson State University.
Reddies still on fire from the field. 12 of 19. They've cooled off a little bit. Southeastern has made each of their last 2 baskets, including the made basket by Aaron Jacob that is leading to this potential 3-point play. Camgain and Miles back into the game, as is Miholchich. They stay out there with McDonald and Mason. Shot for Jacob is up and good. Savage Storm will not press, at least for now. 16-point lead for the Reddies with 11:20 to play in the half. Miles goes left side to Camgain. Looking, one dribble, and now gets to Mason. Lobbed over on the right side to McDonald. High post entry to Camgain. Frank turns, kicks it out to Miles. Alvin drives in, back out to Frank. His 3 on the way, bang! A 19-point lead now for the Reddies. Pass ahead, Sternberger. And now Irvin, and now Jacob has a shot blocked. Oh, and the foul by Mason. Didn't let him land. And Jacob will head right back to the free throw line for 3 shots. Tough break there for Mason. Jacob back to the line. 3 points already. Make it 4 as he makes the first of 3 attempts here at the stripe. He will take his second here. Shot is on its way and good. And he'll have one more. Aaron Jacob, a 78% free throw shooter on the season. He also shoots 46% from three. Southeastern shoots 47% as a team. That's pretty darn good. They're not shooting very well right now. They're 0 of 7 from three to start this game. Now they've gone to a 1-3-1 or a 1-2-2 matchup. Mason catches, fires a left wing three short. Rebound, Tom grabs it there with one hand. Double teamed and back out to Cam Gain. His three on the way. Bang! Another three for Frank Cam Gain. The Reddies look like the team that's shooting all the three-pointers. Down the corner, Jacob pump fakes. Kicks it back out to Sternberger. His three with a hand in the face is deflected. Saved in bounds by Briley and back out to Jacob. His three on the way is good. That ends a 0 for 7 streak of three-pointers by Southeastern. Maybe a 2-3 matchup. Left side, Miles attacks. Pulls up in the short corner, now back out to McDonald. Ball fakes, kicks it across to Cam Gain. Frank wants another one from deep. Bang! Another one for Cam Gain. He's got 12, and the Reddies lead by 19. Sternberger now up top of the key to Cluett. Now Jacob will initiate from the right side. Swung all the way down the corner to Sternberger. That three on the way is short as well. Rebound Jacob. Power dribble goes up off the glass and in. Quick pass ahead. Reddies want to push. Cam Gain's got the hot hand right now. You got to feed it. Left side. Oh, Frank thought about it, but then he thought better of it. Right side, it'll go to Mason. Looking against a zone buster here still. Left side, McDonald. High post, Mason. Turns, fires from the elbow, and scores. Rattles it home. Top of the key, Briley. Left side, Sternberger. Dribbles down toward the corner. Wants to go baseline, can't. Goes out to Cluett at the top of the key. Hand off to Irvin. Pulls up just in front of the free throw line. The jumper is off. McDonald the rebound. It's stripped from behind by Briley, but Tim comes away with it. Now Miles ahead. Left side, McDonald. Extra pass, Mason. Open corner three. Bang! Another three for the Reddies. This is almost the exact opposite of what we saw in Durant. Jacob pass underneath to Briley, and it's out of bounds. Riddle back into the game for the Reddies. Burns and Leslie return for Southeastern, as does Weeks. Riddle will inbound down to Miles. He'll clear out. They might have that run and jump. They're going to bring a second defender. Alvin throws it over the top to Cam Gain. Good close by Weeks. Now back out to Riddle. Malik step back from 15 is a little short. Sternberger the rebound. Top of the key, Leslie. Starts dribbling to his right-hand side. Fakes the handoff to Weeks. Looking, nothing doing. Now finds Cluett on the back cut. Up and under. Over Cam Gain, but the shot's no good. Riddle the rebound. Now Miles will get it and slow down just a little bit. Pass to Cam Gain. Another three. It's a little short. Rebound tipped, and Weeks comes away with it. You almost had to think that ball's going in. Reddies 4 of their last 6 from the field. Catch fire 3 for Cluett. No good. Mason grabs the board, limiting Southeastern to one shot. And back, 7:47 to play in the half. The Reddies lead it 40-18. Already made 6 3-pointers. Here's Miles on the right side. He'll go around the top, kick it in the corner. Riddle, wide open three. No. Reddies starting to cool off a little bit. Burns the rebound. That's up the right side. Looking, top of the key now to Cluett. Right side back to Burns. Swung all the way to Leslie. Three with a hand in his face is no good. Cam Gain the rebound. Slows down now. Slowing the tempo down quite a bit. Handoff here to Mason right in front of the Southeastern bench. They'll swing it through Miholcic to Cam Gain on the left side. Right wing it goes now to Riddle. Looking for Miholcic on the cross screen. They get it down to him. Turns over his left shoulder, steps, fades, and fires too much on that shot. Sternberger quickly back the other way. Left side, Cluett driving middle of the floor. Gets all the way underneath. Blocked by Riddle. No, sir, not today. Mason the rebound. up the left side. A 22-point lead for the Reddies. Mason steps back, nothing doing there. Now Riddle driving right side, Pregame. Zip wants the ball screen from Riddle, steps back, fires a three. It's short. Now the Reddies have cooled off. Leslie the rebound. Still got a timeout coming here. Sternberger in the corner, almost trapped and pass it way out to Leslie. The left side, Sternberger around the top, driving all the way inside, lays it up, no, and he's fouled. And he will shoot two. When we come back, that foul's on Mason, his second, team fourth. Timeout on the floor, 6:16 to play in the half with the score, Reddies 40, Southeastern 18. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
What does amazing sound like? At Baptist Health, we hear it every day. It sounds like countless miracles. Another finish line crossed. One faithful mission. And 100 years of all our best. Thank you for allowing Baptist Health to provide you with compassionate care for the past 100 years. We look forward to serving you for many to come. Visit baptist-health.com to learn more.
Hi, Ready fans. This is Athletic Director Sean Jones, inviting you to please consider supporting Henderson State's 430 student athletes by joining the Ready Club. Gifts to the Ready Club are made through the Henderson State University Foundation and provide the necessary funding to support scholarships and equipment expenses, facility improvements, capital projects, and more. For more information on the benefits afforded to Ready Club members, click on the support link at hsusports.com. To make a gift online, visit hsusports.com/donate. Your generosity and ready spirit are appreciated.
Blake Smith back here with you in the Duke Wells Center in Arkadelphia. 6:16 to play in the half. The Reddies lead Southeastern 40-18. Both teams have had a pretty extended scoring drought. The Reddies 2.5 minutes without a point. Southeastern now 3:22. Both teams owe their last 5 from the field after the Reddies start out on fire, 6 of 11 from 3. Stewart and Patterson check back into the game. They're out there with Miles, Mason, and Riddle. First shot up and good. Something going on. Mason had to go over to the trash can. One more at the line here for Jet Sternberger. That was his first point of the night. He'll make 2. And Ken Lewis will check into the game. First time we've seen Ken on this homestand. Did not play in the win over Ouachita. Riddle will inbound, and now here's the Southeastern pressure. They'll double team, pass over the top to Riddle. That's a block. No, they'll call it offensive. Fouls on Riddle, his first, team's 5th, and you can tell Coach Elgis didn't like that one. Back screen lob, Leslie catches, lays it up and in. The pressure, Miles steps through, slings it over the top to Patterson, got to hurry, and they do. 2-on-1 now, bounce pass across to Stewart, who has to save it down into the corner. Goes to work on Sternberger in the post, turns, baby hook, up and in as it rattles all the way around. 42-22, a 20-point Ready lead. Looking right side to Leslie. Now hands it off to Cluett. Down to Weeks, swung in the corner to Burns. He'll fire the 3 from down there and score. And they steal the inbound pass. Sternberger hands it to Burns. They'll get a fresh 30 seconds. Southeastern starting to take some momentum back. Skip pass in the corner. Weeks wide open 3 is no good. Rebound, Riddle had it. Slapped out of his hand, and Stewart comes away with it. Miles will walk it across. Goes a one-handed pass to Lewis on the right wing and back to Miles. Uses the ball screen from Stewart. Crossover dribble, keeps it alive somehow. Drive baseline, crosses, pulls, fires. The 16-footer is good. It's the first field goal the Reddies have made. They have 2 of their last 2 after missing 5 in a row. Riddle gets the steal. Give Miles some credit for that one. Riddle ahead to Patterson. Zion across the lane, kicks it to Miles in the corner. He'll drive. Hammer pass is tipped and out of bounds. Jacob checks back into the game for Southeastern. We didn't see him in Durant until toward the very end of the game when it was too late. Be a box set as the Reddies will inbound from the baseline. Miles finds Lewis, but the pass is tipped by Burns and taken away by Sternberger. Back the other way. High dribble. Looks to go to Leslie in the corner and does. Leslie dribbles out of trouble there before handing it to Jacob and now to Burns at the volleyball line. He'll dribble left side, gets all the way in on Lewis, lays it up, no. Tipped up there by Jacob twice before it goes up and in. A 7-4 run here for Southeastern. I know that doesn't sound like much, but the Reddies were ahead by 22 points at one point. Miles waits for Stewart to set the drag screen. Goes across behind the back dribble, pulls up left elbow. Jumper is a little too strong, and Jacob the rebound. Right side, and now Burns will walk it across inside of 4 minutes to play in the half. Reddies 44, Southeastern 27. Savage Storm trying to keep their way into the game. Burns all the way to the lane, lays it up over Riddle's hands, misses off the front of the rim, and Malik grabs the rebound. Right side, hesitation, crosses, pulls up just in front of the elbow. Shot is good for Malik Riddle. Started out one of his first 4, and now Malik gets in on the fun. He gets the Ready lead back up to 19. 3.5 to play in the half. Burns from the middle of the floor, kicks it out to Weeks. A little too slow, good closeout by Ken Lewis. Turns, kicks it out, Jacob open for 3. It's off the mark, rebound, Miles grabs a long board. Looking up the right side and passes it ahead to Lewis there. Ken's gonna catch and fire the 3, no good, tipped up. Patterson grabs the offensive board, is stripped, and Riddle tracks it down. Hands it to Miles and we'll slow it down. Approaching the 3-minute mark. Pass over to Patterson on the right wing. He'll drive, pulls up, right elbow jumper for Zion, no good. Stewart goes up over Burns and grabs the rebound, but has it stripped on his way up. The right side, here's Burns on the right side. Back up top to Leslie, hands it to Sternberger. He's wide open, his 3 is well short. Miles a long rebound. Alvin doesn't have numbers, 1-on-3. He'll try to split and now dribble out. Hands it to Riddle, he'll step into 1 from 3. It's no good, Jacob the rebound. This game tepidly paced. 6 players checking into the next dead ball after our timeout. Dumped into Leslie on the block. He'll go to work with his back to the basket on Stewart. Gets into the lane, baby hook with a right hand, no good, KJ the rebound. Reddy's gonna slow it down. The Reddies will take their timeout, and we'll take a timeout with them. 2:11 to play in the half with the score Reddies 46, Southeastern 27. Back after this. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
State Sports is brought to you on the Arkansas Rocks Radio Network. KDEL 100.9 FM and KVRC 1340 AM Arkadelphia. KZYP 1310 AM and K281CK 104.1 Malvern. KWPS 99.7 FM Cattle Valley Hot Springs and KYXK 106.9 FM Gurdon.
SCM Architects have been serving Henderson State University for over 20 years. You'll recognize the firm's work on campus in the design of the dining hall, the Charles Dunn Student Recreation Center, Sturgis Honors Hall, and East and West Residence Hall. This year, SCM Architects have been privileged to work on the new Charles and Anita Cabe Student Athlete Success Center and the restoration of the historic Captain Henderson House. Learn more about the firm's higher education, commercial interior design, historic preservation, and master planning projects at scmarchitects.com.
At Southern Bancorp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong financial futures. For some, it's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning SBA team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are in your wealth building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Proud supporter of the Henderson Reddies. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
2:11 left until our halftime intermission. The Reddies have a 19-point lead on Southeastern Oklahoma, 46-27, and it's Ready Basketball out of the timeout. Patterson will inbound to Shea Smith, who's out there with McDonald, Stewart, and Cam Gain. Side, Shea goes guarded very closely by Condiff. Left side, now they'll dump it into Patterson. Steps through on Jacob, goes up, no good on the shot. Rebound, Stewart goes up, scores, and draws a foul. The first foul on Southeastern, and it's Robert Briley. His first, team's first, and it comes inside of 2 minutes to play in the half. Shot up, and KJ converts the three-point play. Comes Weeks the other way. He'll hand it off to Cluett. Now Briley will swing it to Condiff on the left wing. Starts dribbling, now top of the key to Weeks, guarded by Patterson. Will reset his feet, crossover, kicks it left side to Jacob. With a hand in his face, the three is good. No pressure again against this Reddies second unit. McDonald lobs over the top to Cam Gain, now 3-on-2, lobbed up to Stewart, but it was tipped out into the corner, and Jacob steals it away. Pass ahead to Weeks, and now he'll push it. A pass ahead, great job by Shea Smith to tip that one out of bounds. Pass inbounds to Weeks. Up the key, goes right-hand side down to Condiff. Minute 12 on the game clock. Briley takes one dribble, pulls up from 13, and misses the shot, rebounded by Tim McDonald, who throws it away, dives on the floor, it's held, and the Reddies will have the alternating possession. The Reddies will have 6 seconds to get it across. McDonald to inbound, gets it out to Smith. Rips, tries to go around Condiff. Pass ahead, and it's tipped way out of bounds. We'll stay with the Rays, and they'll get it across. Gets the benefit of the doubt there. They're going to look. They're inside of a minute. They're going to talk about the spot. They're going to talk about if it's backcourt, all that good stuff. Miles will check back in for Smith, and they'll get Riddle to the table to check back in as well. A little offense for defense sub there. 49-30, the Reddies lead it with 59 seconds to play in the half. Side to Miles, up the left side. Stands in the jump circle. 17 on the shot clock. Right wing goes to Cam Gain. Top of the key. Stewart will swing it to Patterson. Around the ball screen now, right wing to Riddle, looking for Stewart on a flex cut. KJ goes around, throws it up, and he's going to get charged with the offensive foul. He hooked him. There's no doubting that. But man, he's going to miss. Be a great momentum builder. Weeks pulls up from three. As soon as he gets to the line, Cam Gain rebounds. 4-second differential. The Reddies will hold for one final shot. Cam Gain wants the screen from Stewart with 10 on the shot clock. Gets downhill, kicked out to Patterson. Dribbles up to the right wing at the free throw line. Spins, gets in the lane, goes up off the glass too much. Stewart tips it up, pump fakes, goes up through 4 defenders, misses the shot. Riddle fades at the horn, it's no good. And we have reached the end of the first half of play with the score, Reddies 49. Southeastern Oklahoma 30. We'll be back after this with your halftime show. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
SCM Architects have been serving Henderson State University for over 20 years. You'll recognize the firm's work on campus in the design of the dining hall, the Charles Dunn Student Recreation Center, Sturgis Honors Hall, and East and West Residence Hall. This year, SCM Architects have been privileged to work on the new Charles and Anita Cabe Student Athlete Success Center and the restoration of the historic Captain Henderson House. Learn more about the firm's higher education, commercial interior design, historic preservation, and master planning projects at scmarchitects.com.
The Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia is a proud sponsor of Henderson State Athletics. We offer the best American-made vehicles: Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. We have the largest selection and lowest prices And we're the only dealer who'll give you tires for life with every new car you purchase. Come see the Southwest Auto Collection at 10th Street in Arkadelphia or go online at idriveswa.com. The Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia.
Sodexo would like to invite you to a new dining experience on the beautiful campus of Henderson State University. Come dine with us in our new dining hall or retail locations, including Starbucks, perfect for your break times. Grab a quick lunch at Chick-fil-A, where it's always a pleasure to serve you, and check out the all-new Ready Grill. Fresh ingredients made to order and certain to put you in that ready spirit. Sodexo, encouraging you to eat well, live ready.
Follow the Reddies on social media and online. You can find us on Facebook at Henderson State Athletics, on Twitter at Reddy Sports, and on Instagram at Reddy_athletics. Don't forget to use the hashtag #NoMereBeast. To stay up to date on everything happening in Henderson State Athletics, be sure to visit hsusports.com, where you can find team rosters, schedules, game stories, stats, and more. hsusports.com is your one-stop shop for following the Reddies.
Welcome into the Holiday Inn Express halftime show. Joined now by head coach Jill Thomas, fresh off a 68-59 win over Southeastern Oklahoma. And, Coach, if I asked you in the beginning of the night if you were going to shoot 2 of 20 from three-point range and still win the ball game, you probably would have slapped me in the face and called me crazy.
100%. Thank God they only made 3. So, yeah, 100%. I mean, it's crazy. It's something we talked a lot about in the locker room after the game, just the difference of our mentality. We've seen that throughout the season with the Reddies. Being ready for games, I mean, you make 11 threes on Thursday, or Tuesday, excuse me, and you make 2 tonight. And I don't think the defense was the reason. It is what it is. And so, but the one thing I'm really pleased about, I think it was late in the third, we called a timeout, and I looked at my staff and I said, I don't know how this is going to go, but let's go. So I get in the huddle and I said, I need you all to stop shooting every 3. Every last one of them, stop shooting them until there's 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock, because I didn't think they could guard us very well off the bounce. So get in the paint, get fouled, find something different. And I thought, like I said, I was really proud. I thought our team actually heard me and didn't take that bad and adjusted and did that. And that's the reason we were able to survive a little bit late.
I mean, shooting 27 free throws, double what Southeastern shot, you're going to get good results when you're getting inside like that. And that's just one more facet of the game that you can take going forward.
Yeah, absolutely. We need to make a little bit more than 20 out of the 27. I'm giving my team a hard time right now, but yeah, I mean, we did what we needed to do to survive tonight, and that's great, and we've done that a lot this year, but I'm a little bit tired of surviving. I think we're better than what we do sometimes, and so, again, very, very proud. I thought, we held Briley Moon, who's one of the most elite scorers in GAC history, not just this season, in history. I thought we did an incredible job on her again. I thought we did an incredible job on Kabisky early, who was National Player of the Week last year. But we came out of halftime not more amped than I thought we should have been more amped, but we have ways of surviving, but I think this team's really got to understand it's more than surviving. I think we're so dangerous. I think anyone in the league will tell you, or anyone who watches this ever, the minute it all clicks, that's scary to play Henderson State, and we've got to find a way, and I've got to find a way to get that out of them a little bit more, especially as we approach the finale here. There's 3 regular season games left. We've already clinched. I don't love that part that we've clinched just because I don't want us to be comfortable, but we have. And so we've really got to understand the importance of it. You got ECU here on Saturday, who didn't do so well across the street tonight, but we didn't do so well against them in game 1. And they know their fate. They know the importance of having to win for ECU on Saturday, so we need to get really amped in the next 24 hours before that game.
You do, and then one more thing, and I'll let you go. I really do think that you've about got your rotation figured out. I love that starting 5. I love the spark you get from your first 3 off your bench.
Yeah.
It just seemed to work out, and we're seeing the emergence of JJ again. We talked about it Tuesday, but man, she is a perfect spark plug. You kind of wanted that Jada Pickens role. Of course, with her out with injury, you found her to finally kind of come along late. I love what your rotation looks like right now.
I cannot praise J.J. Edens enough right now. What she's doing off the bench, her spark, 5 rebounds in 20 minutes of play. It's been huge, and just she has a different knack about her too. She's gotten 50-50 balls, even if the jump ball falls the other way or tips a ball out of bounds. She's just doing so much that doesn't always statistically show. That's huge. I thought, Jasmine Bailey came in again off the bench tonight and really handled Moon really well, and was a good spark to us. And so I agree with you on that. That's something we want to continue to grow and learn and keep the other, you said 8, 3 off the bench. We still need a 9, 10, 11, 12 very, very ready in this finish.
It is going to be a fun one coming down the stretch. And Coach, I'll miss you on Saturday. I got to go to Delta State, but good luck against East Central.
Be a really good official on Saturday.
You know I will be. Big rivalry game in the Gulf South. We'll talk to you whenever we talk to you, wherever
All right.
time it may be.
Sounds good. Thank you, Blake.
We'll be back with more after this in your halftime show. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
Java Primo, where amazing coffee is just the beginning. Visit Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia, on Central Avenue in Hot Springs, and on the Square in Magnolia. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, gifts, or desserts, Java Primo has something amazing for everyone. Shop for gifts and gift cards for your favorite Reddy online 24/7 at javaprimo.com.
At Southern Bancorp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong financial futures. For some, it's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are in your wealth building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Proud supporter of the Henderson Reddies. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's time to play Perfect Food Pairings, brought to you by Mountain Dew. Contestants, are you ready?
Ready? Oh, yeah.
Yep. For $500, this dish pairs perfectly with the bold citrus kick of Mountain Dew and is typically eaten with your hands.
Oh, street tacos.
Sorry, that is not the answer we're looking for.
Flamin' Hot Cheetos?
Sorry, that is also not the answer.
What the heck?
Is it chicken wings?
Can you be more specific?
Boneless chicken wings.
Close.
Boneless chicken wings with smoky chipotle sauce.
Correct. You just won $500.
What? Wait a second.
Yeah, hold on. Mountain Dew pairs perfectly with street tacos. Why wasn't that correct?
And Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
Just an ice cold Mountain Dew.
The indescribable flavor of Mountain Dew pairs with way more than chicken wings.
Who wrote these questions?
Who wrote these answers?
If we could move on to the next question.
Let's just split the $500 3 ways.
3 does not go into 500.
This show is so lame.
This show is not lame.
Yeah, you're lame.
Lame.
Who are you calling lame?
Calling you lame, Mr. Lame-o, 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 lame-o.
Nothing pairs perfectly with food like Mountain Dew. Do the Dew.
Back here with you on the Holiday Inn Express halftime show. It's time to look at today's halftime stats, sponsored by Pepsi. Pepsi, made for basketball watching, and is proud to be the official soft drink of Ready Athletics. We will start with Southeastern Oklahoma. They were led by 16 points off the bench from Aaron Jacob. There were 6 from Brennan Burns, 4 from Kyle Leslie, 2 each from R.J. Weeks and Jet Sternberger. Cluett, Condiff, Irvin, and Briley played, did not score. 5 rebounds for Jacob, 4 for Leslie, 4 assists for R.J. Weeks, and 3 steals from Brennan Burns. The only block belongs to Briley. For Southeastern, who shoot 10 of 38 from the field in the first half, that's 26%, including 3 of 18 from 3 for 17%, and 7 of 8 from the free throw line for 88%. For the Reddies, they're led by 12 points from Frank Camgain, 7 for KJ Stewart, 6 apiece for Ryan Boyce and Zion Patterson, 5 each for Malik Riddle and Josh Mason, 4 apiece from Thomas Labney Holchich and Alvin Miles. Smith, McDonald, and Lewis played, did not score. 8 rebounds for Riddle to lead the way for the Reddies, 6 from Stewart, 3 assists each from McDonald, Riddle, and Miles, 1 steal apiece for Patterson and Stewart, 2 blocks for Boyce, 1 for Riddle to lead the way for the Reddies, who shoot 21 of 42 in the first half for 50%, including 6 of 13 from 3 for 46%, and a perfect 1 of 1 from the free throw line. The Reddies' largest lead was 22. Southeastern has not led this game yet. We've had no ties and no lead changes. The Reddies started out making their first 7 shots from the field. It's about as ideal a start as you could ask for from the Reddies. We'll take a timeout, come back with your Southwest Sporting Goods scoreboard update after this. You're listening to Reddy Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
Twin Rivers Health and Rehabilitation, locally owned and operated in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Our family is committed to yours. Our experienced rehabilitation team specializes in physical, occupational, and speech therapy, all working together to get you home. Call and book a tour with us today at 870-246-6337 or visit our website at twinrivershr.com. Again, that's twinrivershr.com.
What does amazing sound like? At Baptist Health, we hear it every day. It sounds like countless miracles. Another finish line crossed. One faithful mission. Amen. And 100 years of all our best. Thank you for allowing Baptist Health to provide you with compassionate care for the past 100 years. We look forward to serving you for many to come. Visit Baptist-Health.com to learn more.
The Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia is a proud sponsor of Henderson State Athletics. We offer the best American-made vehicles: Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. We have the largest selection and lowest prices, and we're the only dealer who give you tires with every new car you purchase. Come see the Southwest Auto Collection at 10th Street in Arkadelphia or go online at idriveswa.com. The Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia.
Subway restaurants are known for our sandwich artists, but our customers are the real creative geniuses.
I like turkey breast, mustard, tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, and onions.
I'll take the Italian BMT. Make it deluxe with 50% more meat. And add provolone and bacon.
How about rotisserie-style chicken, chipotle Southwest sauce, spinach, and green peppers?
With our fresh baked breads, your choice of proteins, and an array of crisp veggies, you can create your own masterpiece. What combo will you make today? Let your creative genius shine at Subway.
Henderson State Sports is brought to you on the Arkansas Rocks Radio Network. KDEL 100.9 FM and KVRC 1340 AM Arkadelphia. KZYP 1310 AM and K281CK 104.1 Malvern. KWPS 99.7 FM Cattle Valley Hot Springs and KYXK 106.9 FM Gurdon.
Welcome back into the Holiday Inn Express halftime show. It's now time for a Southwest Sporting Goods scoreboard update. Southwest Sporting Goods is proud to offer a wide selection of sporting goods to fit your needs. Call them today, 246-2311. We're getting a visit at 115 South 6th Street in Arkadelphia. We will start in Russellville, where Arkansas Tech leads Northwestern Oklahoma 46-35 at halftime. In Monticello, UAM leads Oklahoma Baptist 37-27. Just underway in the second half from Bill Vining Arena, East Central leads Ouachita 37-31. Halftime in Magnolia, Southern Nazarene leads Southern Arkansas 32-26. And just underway here in the second half from Searcy, Southwestern Oklahoma 39, Harding 36. Again, it's 49-30 here for the Reddies as they shoot lights out in the first half, 50% from the field, and hope to keep that momentum going. Southeastern is one of those teams that can really get back in a hurry or create separation in a hurry. We'll see if the Reddies can stay on track. Leading by 19. They've led this game by as many as 22 points. Letting Southeastern try to creep back in the game, but we're able to create that separation back before halftime. It'll be Southeastern basketball as we start the second half of action. 20 minutes of play here in Arkadelphia. 49-30 Reddies. Starting five out for both teams. Sternberger will inbound it to Burns, and away we go. Goes around the ball screen out of the Horn series, kicks it into the corner, driving. All the way in the corner, Weeks gets up and under, shot no good, rebounded by Riddle. 3-on-2, here come the Reddies. Riddle takes it himself, up and under and in. Great start for Malik. Takes the rebound all the way to the house, coast to coast. Sign now dunked in the mid-post. Driving, spinning, stepping through, and there's a foul on Riddle. They're going to give a foul to Malik Riddle, his second, team's first. Cluett will head to the free throw line. Cluett with no points in the first half. He's made the first of 2 free throws for his first point on the night. Second one on its way and good, and Irvin's going to check into the game. He'll check in, Briley will check in for Leslie. Inbound will come to Gain against the pressure. Bounced across to Miles. Looking over the top. Southeastern collapses defensively. Now ahead to Riddle, left side. Malik gets into the lane. Turned. Little running hook is good. What an athletic take by Malik Riddle, and the Ready lead up to 21. Sternberger gets it swung down in the short corner to Burns. Shot up no good. Patterson the rebound. He started in lieu of Boyce, who is still in the locker room. We'll have to talk to either Coach Elkins or Coach Ballantyne after the game about Ryan Boyce's status moving forward. Cam Gain dumps it into Miholcic. He's trying to get himself down to the block. Turns, gets position on Briley and lays it in and gives him the 2 small. Briley will swing it left side. It goes to the hands of Cluett. Top of the key, Sternberger. Right wing now, Burns driving baseline all the way underneath the basket. Throws the hammer pass, ends up in Cluett's hands. Kicked out to Sternberger. Corner 3 is no good. Burns the offensive board, but he loses the basketball. Tom diving on the floor. It's out of bounds. Ready basketball. How about Big Tom? Leslie will check back into the game. He'll come right back in for Briley. Looks like a man pressure here in the backcourt for Southeastern. Miles will get the inbound pass, ripped past Burns. Second defender, Cluett coming. Lowers his shoulder and dribbles. Has to save it back out to Riddle at the jump circle. Malik dribbles to the right side, dumps it into Miholcic. Gets Burns on him, goes up, scores and draws a foul. That foul is on Burns, his first, team's first. On the way for Tom, a little too strong. Cam Gain tips the rebound into Malik's hands, and it will be tipped out of bounds by Weeks. Cam Gain will inbound. Long one to Miles on the right, left wing, right in front of the Ready bench. 18 on the shot clock, almost 2 minutes in to the second half. It's 57-32 Reddies. Riddle crosses, drives, gets underneath. Patterson, extra pass, Miles, extra pass, Cam Gain, step back, free from the top of the key, no. Rebound, Patterson back tapped it, and he'll be charged with a foul. First foul on Zion, second Ready team foul. And back into the game will be Condiff. Reddies have gone on a 6-0 run over the last minute 21. They lead at 57-32, just over 2 minutes into this second half of action. Burns will walk it up the floor for Southeastern. Into the front court, little 1-3 set. Goes to Sternberger on the left side, now top of the key to Cluett. Left side now Sternberger, looks, drives on the baseline, gets up and under Cam Gain. Great move by Sternberger to end that 6-0 Ready run. Pass ahead to Miles to break the pressure. Miles gets around another defender in Condiff, keeps his dribble alive, finds Cam Gain driving all the way up, lays it up, no good, rebound Cluett. Pass ahead to Burns, who's behind the defense. He'll lay it up and in over the outstretched hand to Malik Riddle. Reddies can push. And ahead comes Miles. Gets it right back from Pregame. Left side around the ball screen from Miholcic. On the wing now to Patterson. They want to get it into Tom. They'll get it to him about 12 feet out. 13 on the shot clock. Miholcic goes to work, turns, steps, maybe hooks, short. Rebound Leslie. Outlet to Sternberger up the right-hand side, guarded closely by Patterson. Gets to Condiff and now to Cluett. He'll come off the dribble, or come off the screens. Dribble one, shot up, no good. Patterson the rebound and quickly ahead. Ends up in Riddle's hands in the left wing, fakes the reversal. 3 on the way, too strong. Sternberger the rebound and wants to push. And does 3-on-3. Patterson in pursuit from the weak side, though. Pass to Condiff. His three's on the way and good. Southeastern doing everything they can to stay in the game. It's back to a 19-point Ready lead. Pregame takes it all the way to the house. No, rebound. Tipped. And Cluett comes away with it. Burns all the way to the basket over Patterson and scores. 16 minutes to play. Reddies ahead, 57-41. Timeout Reddies, and we'll take a timeout with them. Southeastern's gone on a 9-0 run over the last minute and a half. We'll step aside, 15:52 to play. Reddies 57, Southeastern 41. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
It's time to play Perfect Food Pairings, brought to you by Mountain Dew. Contestants, are you ready?
Ready?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. For $500, this dish pairs perfectly with the bold citrus kick of Mountain Dew and is typically eaten with your
Oh,
hands.
street tacos.
Sorry, that is not the answer we're looking for.
Flamin' Hot Cheetos?
Sorry, that is also not the answer.
What the heck?
Is it chicken wings?
Can you be more specific?
Boneless chicken wings.
Close.
Boneless chicken wings with smoky chipotle sauce.
Correct. You just won $500.
What? Wait a second.
Yeah, hold on. Mountain Dew pairs perfectly with street tacos. Why wasn't that correct?
And Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
I just had some with an ice cold Mountain Dew.
The indescribable flavor of Mountain Dew pairs with way more than chicken wings.
Who wrote these questions?
Who wrote these answers?
If we could move on to the next question.
Let's just split the $500 three ways.
3 does not go into 500.
This show is so
This
lame.
show is not lame.
Yeah, you're lame.
Lame.
Who are you calling lame?
Calling you lame, Mr. Lame-o, 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 lame-o.
Nothing pairs perfectly with food like Mountain Dew. Do the Dew.
$57-41 left here in the ball game. Reddies ahead of Southeastern Oklahoma. We'll have another quick timeout of the next dead ball, which, as fast as this game has gone, though, this game has been up and down frequently. There's a great pace to this one in the men's college basketball game. Inbound will come to Miles, just right in front of my broadcast position. McDonald will give it to Patterson and now back out to Miles. Skips it to McDonald, right wing, wide open, 3 on the way, bang! Tim McDonald gets on the scoreboard. Reddies lead back to 19. Pass ahead to Jacob, and he loses it out of bounds. Timeout on the floor. Media, Wesley, under 16. It doubled. We will take a timeout on the floor. 15:29 to play. Ready 60, Southeastern 41. You're listening to Ready Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
Picture this. It's Monday afternoon and you're at Domino's buying a large 3-topping pizza. You give the Domino's employee $7.99 plus tax, of course. Now, picture this. It's Friday and you're at Domino's buying a large 3-topping pizza. You give the Domino's employee more than you paid Monday. You feel bamboozled. But then you hear this.
Domino's extending its $7.99 large 3-topping carryout deal to all day, every day.
And so you danced and ate Domino's. Carryout only. You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, and charges may vary.
Java Primo, where amazing coffee is just the beginning. Visit Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia, on Central Avenue in Hot Springs, and on the Square in Magnolia. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, gifts, or desserts, Java Primo has something amazing for everyone. Shop for gifts and gift cards for your favorite Ready online 24/7 at javaprimo.com.
2 timeouts in about 20-plus seconds of gameplay. Ryan Boyce is back on the bench, but his right foot is in a boot. So he is done for the night. The Reddies with a 19-point lead. You hate to see that because Ryan played so well in those first 5 minutes of the game. Reddies will have it after the turnover by Southeastern. Inbound comes to Miles. They dribble up the left side, past Weeks, into the front court. Now he'll back up and settle the Reddies in. Mason into the game. He'll go back on the right side to Miles. He'll use the ball screen from KJ Stewart. Crossover, dumped inside. Stewart goes up and scores through some contact. A 21-point lead for the Reddies. Cluett drives on Miles, can't get anywhere. Gives it to Leslie, who gets downhill, up and under, had it deflected by Patterson and rebounded by Stewart. Mason up the right side, kicks it to McDonald in the corner. Back up top, Mason head fakes, gets Jacob leaning, looks nowhere to go. Now to Miles in the corner. Alvin drives baseline, separation back out to Mason. His 3 on the way is off the mark. Rebound, McDonald sprints and saves it in bounds to Mason, who gets it into Miles. Now left side to Patterson. Left side, Miles around the ball screen. Switched onto by Leslie, pulls a long 2, it's just off the mark, tipped by Stewart and out of bounds. Great effort by the Reddies on that possession, just not much they could have done about that one. Burns will enter the game. Number 35, Jamison Richardson, the 6'8 freshman, checks in as well for Kelly Green. Burns will walk it across. They don't seem to have much speed to their game, down by 21 points at this point in the game. Kicked out in the corner. Condiff's 3 is no good. Rebound McDonald. Outlet, Miles will bring it up. Long pass ahead to Mason. Barely grabs it, now back out to Miles, who's at the volleyball line. Crosses on the ball screen, kicks in the corner to Mason. Catch, fire, 3, bang! Mason joins the party. He's got 8. Back up top, Condiff in transition, fires a 3. It's no good. Rebound, Mason. Josh Mason wants to push. Ahead to Patterson. Around the defense, goes up, loses it on the way up. That was going to be a thunderous dunk. On pass ahead, out of bounds. Jacob throws it away, was looking for Cluett and didn't find him. Sternberger back into the game. He'll take Condiff's place. An 8-0 Reddy run, combated by a 246 scoring drought. Inbound comes to Miles, the left side. He stepped on the sideline. They're not going to call the foul. Miles not happy about that one. Southeastern will take right over. Turnover for turnover. Top the key, Burns dribbling to his left. Down the corner, Sternberger coming up. Gets into the lane through 3 defenders, lays it up and in. Patterson some trouble with the inbound, bounces it to Mason. Takes it ahead, now lobbed over the top, and Zion will take it across. Left side, McDonald. Dribbles it back out. Miles will get it, and now we're set in our offense. Bounce it over to Mason. Reddies have got some great looks offensively tonight. Patterson finds Miles in the corner. Trying to drive baseline, nothing doing. In the lane, spins, turns, fades, fires, and scores! Burns sprints back the other way, showing some urgency. Gets it in the corner, almost out of bounds. Now out to Richardson. His 3 is an air ball and out of bounds. Cam Game back in for the Reddies. R.J. Weeks returns for Southeastern. McDonald on the inbound. Long pass ahead to Cam Game. Catches it. Wants to go downhill. 3-on-2. Bounce pass across to Stewart, who throws it home. Great transition. The Reddies lead at 69-43. Richardson hands off to Sternberger. Right side, 3 on the way for Cluett is in and out. Patterson the rebound. 12-2 run for the Reddies over the last 3 minutes plus. Mason back out to Cam Gain with Miles on the bench. Right side, he'll hand it off to Patterson. Swung to Mason left side. Looking for Patterson on the flare cut. Gets it to him there. One-on-one with Burns. Patterson turns, fades, fires. Nobody's fouled. By Burns, and he'll shoot 2 when we come back. 11:52 to play in this one. Reddy 69, Southeastern 43. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Reddy Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. The Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia is a proud sponsor of Henderson State Athletics. We offer the best American-made vehicles: Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. We have the largest selection and lowest prices, and we're the only dealer who give you tires for life with every new car you purchase. Come see the Southwest Auto Collection at 10th Street in Arkadelphia, or go online at idriveswa.com. The Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia.
Sodexo would like to invite you to a new dining experience on the beautiful campus of Henderson State University. Come dine with us in our new dining hall or retail locations, including Starbucks, perfect for your break times. Have a quick lunch at Chick-fil-A, where it's always a pleasure to serve you, and check out the all-new Reddy Grill. Fresh ingredients made to order and certain to put you in that ready spirit. Sodexo, encouraging you to eat well, live ready.
Blake Smith back with you from the Duke Will Center in Arkadelphia. 69-43 Reddies with 11:52 to play in this one. We'll find Zion Patterson on the line, hoping to extend this 12-2 Reddy run.
Following the foul, game number 12, Zion Patterson finds a shoot 2.
The foul was on Brennan Burns, his second, team second, only the third foul called on Southeastern tonight. Reddy's just 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Southeastern, by contrast, 9 of 10. Patterson's first one is up and good. He makes the second one. Riddle will check in for him. Zion could use a break here. He's got 9 points in 19 minutes and make it 10 points, and he'll head to the bench. Riddle will take his place. Really good game for Zion Patterson, as it is with several Reddies. Right side, Burns around the ball screen, kicks it out. Wide open is Weeks. His 3 is on the way. It's no good. Rebound, Riddle. Southeastern shooting 4 of 25 from 3, and he's fouled by Weeks. His first, team's third foul. McDonald inbounds, finds Riddle, but the pass is tipped by Burns and taken away. Pass off of McDonald's foot, and they'll call it a kick ball. And it'll be a inbound underneath. There's a change of possession, so they're actually going to put it at 29 seconds. 71-43 Reddies, a 28-point lead. In the corner with it is Cluett. Now to Sternberger, stepping through, lays it up over Stewart, but got too far underneath. Riley saves it inbounds off the steal. Cluett's layup is no good. Rebound McDonald. Outlet to Riddle, and away we go. Riddle will find Cam Gain at the jump circle. On the right side, the handoff to Riddle to start things. Swung to Mason. Looking for that flare screen. Wants Riddle, nothing there. Now gets to Malik on the right wing with 11 on the shot clock. Ross is working on Sternberger. Kicks it out to Mason. Jab step. Goes middle. Behind the back dribble with 4. Out to Riddle. His 3 on the way is off to the left and air ball out of bounds. A 14-2 run for the Reddies over the last 4 minutes and 19 seconds as Miles checks back in. Southeastern, of their last 5 from the field, 1 of their last 9. Condiff will check in for Southeastern, as will Leslie.
In the game, the Savage Storm, number 11, Kyle Leslie, as well as number 24.
And will take the places of Weeks and Briley. A 2-13 scoring drought for Southeastern here. Some interesting games, all very important to the Reddies in terms of postseason potential positioning. Inside Cluett, nice back cut. Sternberger lays it up with the right hand, but missed the layup. Rebounds loose. Reddies ball. Not sure where that one went, who it was off of, who it wasn't off of. Riddle will inbound. Long one ahead to Camgain, 2-on-1. Uh-oh, bounce pass underneath to Stewart, who has it, thought he had it held up, goes up, scores, and draws a foul. Fouls on Leslie. His first, team's fourth.
Stewart at the line to shoot one more.
Stewart to the line for one. Shot on its way and good. 3-point play. A 31-point Reddy lead. Burns on the right side. And for the back cut, nothing there. Top of the key, Leslie takes one dribble and swings it to Sternberger. He spins on Camgain, down in the corner to Condiff. His three is up and good. Timeout, Southeastern.
Timeout, Southeastern Oklahoma.
I think all he's got are fulls. Oh, we'll have a 30 left, and he'll take it. 10:21 to play. Reddy's in the midst of a 17-2 run. 74-46 the lead over Southeastern Oklahoma in a game that I have to admit I was not seeing this outcome. Let's give you a Southwest Sporting Goods scoreboard update. 11:21 to play in Russellville. Arkansas Tech leads Northwestern 66-52. UAM leads Oklahoma Baptist 55-41. East Central 57, Ouachita 44 rather. Southern Nazarene 46, Southern Arkansas 37, Southwestern 67, Harding 55. And of course it's 74-46 here. Reddies will have the inbound, Riddle to trigger. Smooth the ball screen, finds Camgain open. He'll push it up the right side of the floor. New into the game for Southeastern, Jalen Williams, number 12. Jacob back in the game as well. Fancy drill moves by Camgain, gets to the baseline, lays it up. Oh, but he's fouled by Leslie. Hacked down his second. Southeastern's fifth team foul. Camgain to the line. Another quiet Duke Wells Center as Camgain misses the first of two. One more coming for Frank. On the way and good, nothing but net. 75-46, 10-10 to play. Pass ahead, there's Williams driving the baseline, reverse layup over Camgain, no good, but they're gonna get Frank for the foul.
Foul called number 11, Frank Camgain. That's
His second, Reddy's third team foul. Jalen Williams will head to the line for two. Only averaging just about 3 minutes a game. He's only played in 11 games. He's a 20% free throw shooter, 1 of 5 at the line. Shot on its way and good there. Williams one more on its way up and no good. Rebound Riddle. Hands it to Miles, who might be double teamed, but he goes up the left sideline, splits two defenders, finds Camgain in the corner. Driving baseline, going up and scoring. Back the other way comes Burns. Southeastern, one of their last 7 from the field. Burns goes up and Mason fouls him. Mason picks up his third. Team's fourth.
It'll be Brennan Burns to the line for 2.
Burns to the line. Shot on its way and good. First of 2. Zion Patterson back into the game for the Reddies. He will take Mason's place. Good minutes off the bench for Josh Mason. He's got 8 points in 12 minutes. Go along with 3 rebounds, but he's also got 3 fouls. With 9:45 to play. Briley will head to the table. He'll check in if Burns makes his free throw, and he does. Briley will check in for Leslie. Full court pressure once again by Southeastern. Bounce inbounds to Miles. Gets past the first defender. Great separation. Wants to lob it ahead. Does so to Riddle. Swings it to Patterson left corner. Closed out and back out to Riddle. Miles will get it with his heels in the jump circle. Hands it off to Riddle at the top of the key. Guarded by Williams. Handoff. Cam Gain wants to get downhill. Gets to the basket. Lays it up and in. Great strong take by Frank Cam Gain. A 30-point lead for the Reddies, who are 4 out of their last 5 from the field. Burns behind the back, stops, turns, fades, fires, and misses. Rebound Riddle. It was tipped by Briley, but Malik comes away with it anyway. In transition, middle of the floor. 3-on-4, doesn't have numbers, good decision. Now Miles goes downhill, tapped out in the corner to Cam Gain, and back up top to Riddle. Driving all the way to the basket. Malik lays it up off the glass, no good. Rebound Briley. Pass ahead, driving baseline is Burns. Kicks it out in the corner, but it's tipped out of bounds. And will stay with Southeastern. 8:48 to play. Reddies 79, Southeastern 49. The best offensive outpouring I've seen in my 2 years of calling Reddy basketball. With additional years, of course, when I was in school, Condiff turns off the screen, off the handoff rather, and fires and drains the 3. Up the left side, Miles bounce it ahead to Cam Gain. Toss over and now back out. Miles guarded closely by Condiff. Spins off him, takes his dribble all the way to the basket, kicks in the corner, wide open. Patterson, 3, pass! Nice night for Zion. He's in double figures with 11. He almost stole the pass. Williams comes away with it down in the corner. Top the key, Burns gets Miles in the air, pulls up, kicks it out to Williams. His left wing 3's on the way and good.
Williams for 3.
Miles splits the defenders, brings it across. Pass across the court to Cam Gain, steps through, loses it on the way up, and he is fouled. He will shoot 2 when we come back. The foul on Williams, his first, team's 6th. Timeout on the floor, 7:58 to play. Reddies 82, Southeastern 55. Back after this. You're listening to Reddy Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
We've invented a new messaging system using the crisp sounds of Bud Light. Crisp code, less 86. This is how you say, gee willikers, it's a hot one. Let's cool down with some Bud Lights. And that's it for today. Bud Light. Crisp.
Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, Future Reddies. Are you interested in a career in business? Henderson State University offers bachelor's and master's degrees in business administration and certificates in analytics, marketing and communications, and nonprofit management. Visit hsu.edu/degrees to see the full list of degree opportunities. We are here to help you be ready for what's next. Contact us at admissions@hsu.edu or visit hsu.edu/reddies to apply today or schedule a campus visit.
7:58 to play. Reddies all over Southeastern Oklahoma, 82-55. They've led this game by as many as 31 points. Shooting 52% from the field and 45% from 3, holding Southeastern to just 30% from the field. At the free throw line will be Frank Camgain, shooting 2. Off of the foul of Jalen Williams, which was the 6th team foul. Ready to shoot the rest of the way as Camgain makes the first of two. One dribble for Frank. Shot on the way is good. It's ahead, Burns, and now to Briley in the front court. Tries to the back pass. Great job by Condiff to get it, but he misses the shot. Tipped up. And now ahead comes Cam Gain. In transition for the Reddies. Now back up top to Miles. Reddies already with their 4th highest scoring total of the season. Miles at the top of the key. The highest was 92 against Williams Baptist back in November. Miles pulls up off the screen. No good. Rebound Jacob. Pass ahead to Williams, but it's off his back and out of bounds. The 7:23 mark. No pressure from Southeastern. It looks like Kelly Green might just be playing this one out. You hate to think that, but you couldn't blame him at the same time. Miholcic in the game. He'll hand it off to Riddle, who gets downhill, slides on the floor, almost tied it up. It gets out to Patterson. Underneath Miholcic, goes up, has it stripped out of bounds by Briley. Reddies will keep it with 13 on the shot clock. Long inbound comes to Miles. Cam Gain and now Patterson down in the corner, actually on the wing to Miles. Dumps it in the short corner to Riddle with 6 on the shot clock. Turns, fades, fires from 15 and scores. Riddle having a great night. He's got 11 for the Reddies, who lead it 86-55. Condiff with it on the right wing. Looking for the back cut, nothing there. Finds Burns, driving, kicks out to Jacob in the corner. His 3 is on the way, no good. Rebound Miholcic. Outlet to Cam Gain, and up the right-hand side he goes. Crossing, waiting for Miholcic in the ball screen, steps back. Frank fires the 3, short. Rebound Burns. Middle of the floor, hands off. Jacob goes downhill. Cam Gain does a great job of verticality, but Jacob goes up and scores. Miles will hand off to Patterson, and now Cam Gain looks for the handoff and does so to Miles. Waiting for the high ball screen once again. Gets it there. Looks downhill from the right side. Dumps it underneath to Miholcic. Has it blocked by Jacob and taken away by Southeastern. Pass ahead to Burns. 2-on-1. Pass across to Condiff, who lays it up and in. Gets it back to a 27-point game. Miles crosses over and will bring it up. To the right side. Crosses over to create some separation. Rejects the ball screen. Gets downhill. Steps back. Still backpedaling. Looks inside for Patterson. Had it tipped, but Zion turns, fires from 15 and scores. Bit of a coming out party for Zion Patterson again. We've seen him a couple of nights like this in very good shape. Turning, Condiff back the other way. Bricks one off the backboard on the weak side. Riddle the rebound. 88 points, now the 3rd highest point total for the Reddies. Here's Miles downhill. A little floater from the free throw line. In and out, no good. Condiff the rebound. Great look there. Couldn't quite go. Pass right side. Jacob driving in off the backboard. Too strong. Tipped it up there. No. Tipped around and Miholcic grabs it. Baseball pass to Cam Gain. 2-on-1. Bounce pass. There's Miles. He lays it up and scores. 90-59 with 4:53 to play. Back to the way comes Condiff. He's down in the corner. Slings it. It's tipped out of bounds by Miholcic. Reddies now actually 1 point away from the 2nd highest point total on the season. 92, their highest. Shea Smith back in the game, as is KJ Stewart. Some substitution for Southeastern as well. Weeks comes in. Leslie returns. Max Chenault, the Benton native, checks in, and Chandler Dickinson for Southeastern. McDonald will come in as well. Weeks will inbound. Gets it into Briley. He turns, gets underneath on McDonald, lays it up and in. Smith dribbling up against a little bit of pressure. Has to spin back the other way. Goes ahead to McDonald. Got to get it across. Lobbed it way in there to Stewart, and KJ goes to work on the block. Hands it to Mason, who will dribble out. Looking inside. Gets it to Stewart in there. KJ goes to work. Turns, pump fakes, little baby hook is good, the iron kind. Now the Reddies have their highest point total on the season, tied with 92. Here's Leslie at the top of the key. Right side, it goes to Dickinson, who dribbles up, picks it up, and fakes the handoff, and now finally gets it over to Chenault. Hands it off to Weeks, now back up top. Leslie in the corner. Dickinson, oh, he almost traveled. Then he pump fakes, fires a three. Long rebound to Mason. He'll go 3-on-2. Throws it up. Showtime. Patterson almost had it, but he is fouled by Dickinson. Boy, he was about a half inch from throwing that one down and sending the Duke into a frenzy. Dickinson's first, team seventh. Timeout on the floor. 3:56 to play. Reddies 92, Southeastern 61. Back after this. You're listening to Reddy Basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
Henderson State University is one of the most affordable universities in Arkansas, and we offer the most competitive scholarships in the state.
Our caring professors will challenge you to achieve your best potential.
With more than 90 student organizations, new residence halls, and the beautiful DeGray Lake State Park just 15 minutes away, you will find the perfect fit at Henderson State.
Come see us in Arkadelphia or visit hsu.edu to learn how you can live ready today.
Do you have an idea that you'd like to see on a t-shirt? Print Mania can help you turn your idea into a reality. Print Mania offers a variety of t-shirts for you to choose from. We also have personalized service, which will allow you to work with an artist who will help you create your t-shirt. Print Mania also does embroidery and engraving. Come visit us at 624 Main Street in Arkadelphia or call 870-246-3803. Print Mania, proud supporters of Henderson State University.
Blake Smith back here with you from the Duke Wells Center in Arkadelphia. 92-61 Reddies. Just the antithesis of what we saw in Durant 3 weeks ago. The Reddies getting a big win, and they're going to make some noise in the GAC scoreboard. And in locker rooms tonight, Zion Patterson to line up and good, and now the Reddies have their highest point total all by itself. Patterson to the line for one more. It's going to be really hard to talk to the coaches in the postgame show. We're not sure who we can zone in on, but we can talk about the entire team shooting 52% from the field and 43% from three. Leslie around the ball screen. Picks it up, now dumps it inside to Briley, who's checked back in the game. Turns, pump fakes, goes up on Stewart and scores. Quick inbound to Shea Smith. 94-63 Reddies. No, that is not a mistake. Smith has trouble with it. Steps through, finds McDonald top of the key. Drives, pulls up, little floater from just inside the free throw line is good. McDonald's got 5. Top of the key, swung right side to Leslie. Guarded by McDonald. Interesting matchup. Tim back picks him and steals it away. Pass ahead to Mason, who's behind the defense. He'll go all the way, throws it down, Josh Mason. And they're going to call a technical foul on Mason. He did a chin up on the rim and picks up his 4th foul. Oh, you can't help, you'll take the technical foul there to get to 98 points. And Mason at 6'2", one of the smaller guys on the team, just slamming one down. Free throw is good by Chenault, and it'll be Southeastern's ball back at the point of interruption. Williams will check in for Leslie. And Lewis will check in for Patterson. And Neil Rice will check into the game. Now we're ready to go. 98-63, 3:06 to play in this one. Weeks brings it across, dribbles to the left side, around the ball screen. Pulls up at the right elbow, back out. Dickinson kicks it to Williams from the right wing, driving all the way to the basket. He lays it up. No, rebound. Briley goes up and scores. Reddies have made their last 4 baskets. Smith splits defenders, pulls up from the free throw line. Jumper in and out, no good. Now to Briley, now to Weeks. Front court, Briley will swing it right side to Chenault, now down to Dickinson. It's in the corner to Williams, cuts through. Williams back out top. Chenault catches, fires the three. It's off. Williams the rebound. Reverse layup over Stewart is good. Now Smith still against some pressure. 98-68 Reddies. 2:18 to play. Lewis into the front court on the right side. Smith drives, splits defenders, has it stripped and taken away by Briley. Chenault dribbles ahead. Now a one-handed pass to Dickinson. Dickinson drives, stripped by Lewis and taken away. Lewis up the right side, into the front court, inside of 2 minutes to play. Still 98-68. Smith will get it on the left wing. Releases, top of the key. Stewart will swing it right side to Rice. Around the screen, picks it up, looks, they leave him open. Neal fires a three, off to the left just a little bit. Rebound by Briley. Ahead, it ends up now in the hands of Dickinson in the front court. Looking for Williams, nothing doing there. The link tipped out of bounds by McDonald with 1.5 minutes to play. Some more updates here. A close one in Russellville, 81-74 Tech. UAM 70, Oklahoma Baptist 54. Ouachita has fallen to East Central 72-64, the final. Dumped inside to Dickinson, the pass almost out of control, and Lewis steals it away. One-handed pass ahead to McDonald, gets past the first defender and in the corner to Smith. Shea drives and backs it out, top of the key, Lewis. Extra pass to Rice in the right wing, dumps it in now to Stewart. Stewart looks to get it to Rice again. He'll take another three, bang! Neal Rice hits the three. 101-68 Reddies driving inside, and Rice is going to pick up the foul. So East Central helps the Reddies out, gets Ouachita an 11th loss, and the Reddies are going to get their 9th win. They're going to tie Oklahoma Baptist for the 6th spot now, all things considered. Southwestern defeats Harding 75-67. Shot up and no good for Weeks. He'll be replaced. There'll be some interesting things to talk about in our post-game show. Inside of 1 minute to play, it's 101-68. Shot up for Weeks is good, and he will check out of the game. Richardson will check back in for Southeastern. 101-69, Reddies lead it. McDonald inbounds it, it's tipped out of bounds. Got a second killed off of the clock there. McDonald will get it back to Smith. Shea will dribble it up. Maybe a little run and jump, nothing there. Smith goes right side, gets into the lane. Little floater from the free throw line is good. 103-69, 45 seconds. Chenault goes up the right side, down in the corner to Richardson. Back, three on the way is no good. McDonald the long rebound. He'll take it up himself. A 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. This will probably be the Reddies' last possession. Maybe the next to last. Smith, some fancy dribble moves across to Lewis. One dribble, pulls up, three on the way. Bang! Three-pointer for Ken Lewis. Shot clock is off. Chenault, top of the key to Richardson, down in the corner. Dickinson's three is on the way and good. 14 seconds. Reddies just have to get it across. McDonald will walk it across, and they'll hold it. Lewis will dribble out the clock, and the Reddies dominate tonight. Final score, 106-72. We'll be back after this with your post-game show. You're listening to Reddies basketball on the Henderson State Sports Network.
The Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia is a proud sponsor of Henderson State Athletics. We offer the best American-made vehicles: Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. We have the largest selection and lowest prices, and we're the only dealer who give you tires for life with every new car you purchase. Come see the Southwest Auto Collection at 10th Street in Arkadelphia, or go online at idriveswa.com. The Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia.
Java Primo, where amazing coffee is just the beginning. Visit Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia, on Central Avenue in Hot Springs, and on the Square in Magnolia. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, gifts, or desserts, Java Primo has something amazing for everyone. Shop for gifts and gift cards for your favorite Reddy online 24/7 at javaprimo.com.
What does amazing sound like? At Baptist Health, we hear it every day. It sounds like countless miracles. Another finish line crossed. One faithful mission. And 100 years of all our best. Thank you for allowing Baptist Health to provide you with compassionate care for the past 100 years. We look forward to serving you for many to come. Visit Baptist-Health.com